Okay, Muslim. So Allah lives not in the noise of tongues. Basically, what I was trying to say is that if you look up the word noise, right? Noise is like a sound, but it's more than just a sound. It's usually like an annoying sound, like in the background or something like that. So when we talk about the noise of tongues, Allah has no place right there, right? That is like some idolatry type of stuff, and that is something that you should definitely stay away from. Is idolizing anybody, idolizing your brother man or anybody like that. You give honors where honors are due, right? And that is beautiful, that is blessed, right? So we're gonna go to verse 7. It says Allah's meeting place with man is in the heart, right? So Allah's meeting place with man is in the heart. So like this Islam, you going right that over your heart, your right hand over your heart. That is, kind of symbolic of that, don't you think? That's what I think. Okay. So, right, Allah, verse 9, and Jesus said, the Holy Breath cannot be seen with mortal eyes, nor can men see the Spirit of the Holy One. So, Allah, we cannot see Him with our eyes. We know this, right? This is where we have the seen and the unseen. Like, just because we can't see Allah with our eyes, does that mean that He doesn't exist, right? And so many times, are we so quick to jump and say yes? You know what I'm saying? We don't see, so it's not true, right? But of a surety, that's not true, right? We have to have faith, right? With Allah being, part of the unseen, it kind of has to teach us to have faith in certain stuff, right? Because we can still have a meeting place with Allah in the heart, right? And so that's how we know. So, did I even read the verse? Verse 7, Allah's main place of man is in the heart, and a still small voice He speaks, and you who hears is still. So that's why it's important to be still. You know what I'm saying? When you're listening to more science, when you're studying stuff, be still. Don't be shaking around and stuff like that. Be still. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you need to hear Allah's voice, whenever you need to meditate, be ultra still. Right? So, right, the Holy Breath cannot be seen with mortal eyes, man. So we cannot see the Spirit of the Holy One, but we still know that He is there, right? Because Allah speaks to man through man, right? Verse 11, and when man honors Islam, when man honors man, he honors Allah, and what man does for man, he does for Allah. So Allah has never come down, right, and said anything to you, right? He's always sent a man down, somebody who's one of us, one part of humanity. He sent one of them, one of us basically. And what this means is that He speaks to man through man. So what we do for another man, it's like the same thing we're doing for Allah. So if you look at somebody and you're doing something for somebody, it's like the same as doing it for Allah. So if you do them a good, you're doing a good for Allah, and you will be blessed, right? An incense from it will rise to heaven with blessedness, right? If you hurt somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's the same. Allah's going to take that the same as you doing the harm to Him, right? And then you will have judgment, you have justice, right? So like I said, if we were all, on the study itself, right, we would all want to, first and foremost, give to yourself, give yourself what you need, no matter what it is. It could be something, something in your physical environment needs to change, right? Do that for yourself. Something in your mental environment, you need to, change your mentality, you know what I'm saying, your state of mind, right? Because more science is all about your state of mind, right? Maybe you need to change your state of mind. You thought you knew some stuff, but you gotta let that stuff go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really get into replacing that stuff with new information, because that stuff that you used to operate from is not helping you, right? So you gotta grow. You gotta keep on going, right? You keep on growing, because as a man unfolds, his gods unfold. So what I was saying is, basically, if we could give to ourselves, then we'll be able to give to others, right? Because it's talking in here about, You know what I'm saying? You lay it, on the table of the poor, from an incense will rise to heaven, right? We want to all be united, you know what I'm saying? Not only within ourselves, but within each other, because if we're all united, right, and we have one weak link or whatever, I don't like that saying when people say, oh, we're as strong as our weakest link. It's like, no, we're going to hold up the strength for you. We're going to come and we're going to bust you up with some healing, and you're going to get right back on your feet. Instead of, oh, you know, with people being divided and stuff like that, right? Willingly divided. It's not like slavery or we have to be divided right now. We have the choice, and that's beautiful, right? We have a beautiful choice. We have a beautiful will. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing at our necks. Ain't nothing on our necks. None of that kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? We have the will. We have to choose to be united, right? First, we need to choose to be united in ourselves and study ourselves and better ourselves. Then we can be united with each other, right? Now we have a system, right? A social system, our own social system. You know what I'm saying? You need this, I'm going to come help you. You know what I'm saying? I need that. Maybe you could slide me a little bit of something, you know what I'm saying? We got to all help each other, and we got to all build something together, you know what I'm saying? We want to think about building, right? We want to think about building stuff up that's our own, you know what I'm saying? We can't have, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's stuff that needs to be torn down. That's why I always say, before you build up, sometimes you got to use that fire of love and burn some stuff down that doesn't need to be there, right? Burn out those lower self spirits. Burn out all that carnality and all that low stuff, you know what I'm saying? When you're young, I get it, you know what I'm saying? You want to be all off into folly and all off into falsehood and stuff like this. All that stuff is attractive. It's fun. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? A party is fun, whatever. But really, what if you was at a party with your brothers and sisters? You know what I'm saying? People who are on the same page. So you don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, no weirdos, no outsiders. None of that come in trying to steal the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Trying to mess up the vibes, you know what I'm saying? We stick together as a family. We stick together as a unit. And that's cool, but we need to learn how to stick together in ourselves first, right? We gotta hold ourselves together, hold ourselves up, be strong by ourselves. Then we could come together, because it ain't no sense if we all coming together and we all broken, right? We all broken in the sense that we all got broken spirits. You know what I'm saying? If you got a broken spirit, seek to fix it in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have more scientists right here in your face. Seek to fix it for yourself. And then after that, you can go on and you can go ahead and join other people. Now you cool. Because we know you're not going to be susceptible to certain stuff. You ain't going to come with no bad vibes, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that you won't ever, but I'm saying on a consistent basis, you know what I'm saying? To be a Moorish American, to have culture and creed. You know what I'm saying? On Friday and holiday, you got to be studying. And when you come around, we have a temple, you come around and stuff like that, you got to come with good vibes. Consistently. If you consistently come in with bad vibes, then what does it look like? It looks like you're a bad student, you know what I'm saying? You constantly starting drama, and we can say like, oh, that will never happen, or we never, but it has happened before, right? So this is reason and experience. This is an experience that we used in the past. You can't come around here if you got bad vibes. You can't come around here if you go consistently be on bad vibes for no reason at all. You know what I'm saying? Somebody message you, you gotta bark back, whatever. Do what you gotta do. But every day being in drama, every day being in falsehood, every day being in folly, you know what I'm saying? You hang around people who are jealous. I mean, extremely jealous. Their jealousy and stuff like that goes back lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because study yourself, you know what I'm saying? You study yourself in the past, who you were. You know what I'm saying? You study who you were yesterday, how you messed up, and what you're going to be like today. Right? Because the present moment is all that we ever have. That's it. And if we're not present in our present moment, then where are we at? You know what I'm saying? They say that the heart is where the home is, or the home is where the heart is. Is your heart in tune with Allah? Is it? For real? Is it in tune with Allah? Only you know. And you can go ahead and say yes, but if you got somebody who's a mastermind who's around, they're going to see you for what you are, not what you seem to be. So you can say, yes, you could lie, you could deceive, but that's not the kind of spirits that, get very far. That kind of stuff doesn't get very far. And what do? They don't do anything. Nothing. Emptiness. And that emptiness is truly an abomination. They say ignorance is bliss. Nah, it's an abomination in the sense of it's horrible. It's horrible and disgusting to look at. You know what I'm saying? But study yourself. Don't hang around those kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Hang around those greedy type of people. You know what I'm saying? The people who be getting in your ear and getting in your ear with the wrong kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Getting in your face, showing you the wrong type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You hang around those people for long enough, and you reach a low point. And sometimes the universe has to do that to you. The universe has to bring you to your lowest to get you to see something, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Divine's law is trying to get you to see something. Right? And we all have to know that peace prevails. You know what I'm saying? People might make looking bad look good. You know what I'm saying? Or being evil look good. It don't look good. Don't be fooled by the carnal eyes. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself, in tune with each other. In tune with yourself, and then if we tune with yourself, we can in tune with each other, and then look at how beautiful that'll be. You know what I'm saying? To have a community, have our own, right? To have our own everything. To raise up the vibrations, right? They wave that rainbow flag around talking about pride, and it's like, of a surety, that rainbow flag represents, the children of the rainbow, the children of light. You know what I'm saying? And then they named it pride, like, and they say it represents this. That's the children of light. Represents the children of light, the children of the rainbow. Who's going to bring a great light into this earth line. Alright, so this is the meeting for Moorish Science. We read chapter 8 and chapter 11. If you need a Holy Quran Mecca or a Holy Quran Circle 7, either one, let me know, because, I can provide you with anything that you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to help. I'm here to give to you freely of what I have. You know what I'm saying? We need this. We need all this. We need to all band together, no matter what, and do whatever it takes. To get right. So let me close out this meeting. I'll read the nations. A warning from the Prophet Islam. October 17th, 1928. A warning from the Prophet to be read in every meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must put an end to all radical and agitating speech, or on their jobs, homes, or on the public street. We advocate peace and not destruction. Stop trying out your cards with the Europeans, for it causes confusion. There has been much confusion caused by members trying out their cards. The cards are for your salvation. Failure of obeying my orders will be of severe consequence. We are for love, truth, peace, freedom, and when these principles are violated, justice must then take its course. Any member or group of members that seek to hold malicious feeling toward the temple of the Prophet or to violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement will receive the reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors must obey the laws laid down to them by their Prophet, and if they lose confidence in their Prophet, give up your card and button, cease wearing your turban or fez, and return to the state where I, the Prophet, found you, for this is a holy and divine movement founded by the Prophet of Ojali. And if the Prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The Prophet is sending out a divine plea to all true Moorish Americans that they may do their part in protecting their Prophet in the temple. This is an everlasting movement founded by the Prophet for the will of Allah to redeem his people from their sinful ways. Peace, noble travelers. October 28th, 1928. To be proclaimed in every meeting Islam. I am glad to know that I have a few faithful Moors among you all, and I desire for them to know the truth and the divine truth. There is a host of jealousy about me in the movement now by the same people on our side of the nation that claim that it was only a joke and unreal. But now, since they have found out from the government officials and the nations of the earth that this is the only sole foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon for their earthly salvation as American citizens, they are working every scheme that they can to disqualify me. so that they themselves may take charge of the situation. I've notified all these things to you long ago in the past. It was through the faithful Moors I attribute to the movement and uplifting funds, the ones that paid their divine respect to me in the movement will be remembered. That is why I'm calling upon all faithful Moors to increase their faithfulness to me, your prophet, your divine Moorish movement. I need finance, and I need it badly. Never before have I needed finance so badly as I do at present, so I can shove aside the discord that is facing the nation. It all comes through jealousy because of my fame and nobility. Nations of the world will not recognize the movement without I, the prophet, being head. It has been proven by my works which I have performed in the past few years. Islam. I'll rise and face the east. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation by night and by day through His holy prophet, noble Jali. Amen. Islam.